Okay, so we've created a spreadsheet that will actually perform the RUBS calculations for you. You have to enter basic information about your residence, but the water and sewer bills will be calculated. And you can download a copy of the spreadsheet from our blog. So if you use account IDs, you'd input different IDs for your residence here. If I want to input a different name, I can put that here. Anytime you see a cell that's yellow, that's an input field that you can modify. Any of the cells that are in this gray color, you cannot edit. And then I'd put in the city, state, and zip. I also want to input the correct number of occupants for each of my residents. That's a real important factor when calculating a RUBS water bill because the allocations are based on occupancy. At least they are in the case of this spreadsheet. And then I want to put in a date that I'm going to mail these. So I'm going to send these out on the 3rd. And they're going to be due on the 20th, but I want to make sure that all the mail dates are the same. Okay, so this is under the account information tab. I'm going to flip over here to the RUBS calculator tab. And this part of the spreadsheet works the same way. Anytime you see a cell that's in yellow, you can enter data particular to your apartment complex. So in my case, the actual calculations are going to be based on the master meter water bill and the master meter sewer bill. So I'm going to input some values there. $525 is my master meter water bill. My sewer bill is $330. I can enter a common area deduction percentage here. In some states, this is regulated as to what you have to take as a common area deduction. In other states like Colorado, there's no requirement for what that amount can be. So I'm going to change this just for the purpose of discussion to 20% and 20%. And then I'm going to come down here and I notice that my bill dates are accurate. So this particular bill start date is going to match whatever my master metered billing start date was. And same goes for the end date. And then I can also input a billing fee here. So it's real common for, and it's allowed in almost every state to be able to pass along a billing fee to residents for calculating, printing, postage, delivering, receiving payments, what have you. So you can modify that bill amount. In my case, I'm going to make it a little expensive. And then I'm going to copy that down for everybody. Okay, and you should have noticed that as soon as I input some of these factors, the water bill and sewer bill for each resident was calculated automatically. And the way we actually do the calculations is we look at the number of total billing days, and so we take the billing end date and we subtract the billing start date. And you'll notice one of my residents here, Freddie Ford, actually moved out on the 15th, so the number of billing days for that resident is lower than everybody else. This is how you can take into account basically prorating the bill based on a move-out date. And then what we do is we multiply the number of the total billing days by the number of occupants. That gives us the number of occupied days. Take the number of occupied days divided by the total number of occupied days. That essentially gives us the resident's portion of the entire bill. And then we're going to multiply that by the amount to allocate for water and the amount to allocate for sewer. And that's how we calculate these bills here. And then the total includes the billing fee plus the water and sewer portions. So if we go back to the account information screen and slide over here a little bit, you'll see that the amount due, the actual bill for that particular month, will be listed here. And this spreadsheet can be used as a source document to create a merge file. If you use Microsoft Word and can find an invoice statement, you can place different fields that will bring in this information, address, city, state, and the bill amount, and generate an invoice for you. And it also should be able to generate an envelope as well. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.